Hello. So we are at day 21. I did the live tonight, and since then, I've been having like a lot. And that happens to me a lot. So that's sometimes why it's hard for me to function as a human because there's a lot going on all the time. Thoughts, worries, things. And I'm seeing the smoke from my incense over there. I was like, what's that? In the live tonight, there was a really cool orb, like one of the because a lot of doesn't matter what you think up here in the conscious mind all day long, or try to repeat or say here in the conscious mind all day long, or try to repeat or say. The ones that he came in from here, and then went over here, and it was like light. It wasn't like because it's weird. There's some that are like, and then there's some that are like, and we've seen all types of shit over the years together here. So thank you for being here. First of all, I want to say that. And like when I get off my lives and stuff, I'm like, I should have said more thank you and gratitude and all of that. And I like, it's just like, again, I'm always like, hey, overstimulated on this fucking planet. Let's ground for a minute. I've been seeing a theme and it's bothering me. And then other thing was bothering me too. So, and then there's all these other things. Anyways, I know a lot of people are struggling right now. And first of all, I want you to know you're not alone. And second of all, I am too. Like, we all are, I think, to some degree. And I don't want to affirm that. I don't want to, like, put that out there. But it's kind of the truth at this time. I'm seeing a lot of people in the spiritual community for an extended amount of time that have been, like, not doing the best when it comes to, like, their situation. And that's, some of them it's emotional, sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's spiritual, sometimes it's mental. And I think we've all been going through it. Some of us have gotten physically sick. Some of us are, struggling financially. Some of us are just overwhelmed, and I myself have been dealing with stuff that is scary. Like, I fell behind in my rent for a few months there, and that was just like, getting to be a point where, and I still owe money right now. Like, I still have to pay that, and I still have other shit. And I'm gonna have to move, and I don't know where I'm going yet. So I get it because I know there's a lot of you out there. Like, somebody came into the live tonight and they're homeless. They don't have anywhere to go. They don't have any money. They don't have anything right now. And then tonight I saw a message from somebody that sent me a link that said I need help. And it's another creator. And she's basically like in tears because she needs to move. She has nowhere to go. She doesn't have money to pay the things that she needs to do. And she was asking for like donations. She set up a GoFundMe. And I had seen one of those not too long ago. Actually, that Benny guy, who is Benny on TikTok. He's got thousands and thousands of followers, but he made one of those videos not too long ago crying and being like anything would help, any donation. So I totally have been seeing this. And I've considered, because believe me, there's a lot that I need to do that money is required for. And I've considered being like, if anybody can help, especially on the days when I didn't eat and on the days where I couldn't feed the dog, dogs. And there's other things going on that it's like bothering me that I can't fix. And I'm just one of those people, like, throughout my whole life, I've never really asked anybody for money. Anytime I've ever been given anything, it's because somebody fucking gave it to me on their own doing. And a lot of times later on, it's a problem. And that seems to be a recurring theme for me too. So, and again, that's one of the reasons why I think I'm at this point now too, where it's like, I don't even want to ask for help, because then it causes resentment when people help you. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I need to help myself. And it's funny because this is how I am with everything. It's like I see this girl's video who's basically in the same position I am. Just like, she's not homeless yet, but she could be if she doesn't figure this out. So could I, and somebody else is homeless right now. But it takes me seeing these other people in this position to be like, what can I do to fix this for them? And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why aren't I doing this for myself? So then I started thinking, like, the ways that they could manifest their money and their abundance and stuff. And it reminds me of where I was when I fucking started this book that I pulled out today, because I've been guided to do this. And we're at the end of day 21. So I was like, let's just do another fucking challenge. And every single day I'm going to write down things that I'm grateful for, because the last time I did this, it changed my life. And the last time I did this, I was stuck. It was 2016, okay? I was living in a basement with no heat. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a bank account. I didn't have anything of my own, okay? Everything I had before then was in storage. And the guy that I lived with, when we had a house and all of that, was like, oh, I'm gonna go stay at my parents' for like 2 weeks. And that 2 weeks turned into 4 years where I had like nothing. Everything that was down there was trash. It was fucking cold. And dogs reproduced like crazy because he's an asshole. And like I would lock the dogs away from each other because they weren't fixed, because we had Sadie Lady and an older wiener dog. And then he got Mona when we were in Florida, and I was like dead set against it. And the day we moved, which was my birthday, was the day that he was supposed to get fixed, and he never got fixed. So she went into heat. He wasn't fixed. I was separating them, but he would let them get together. And so many matches came about from the time we lived there. And regardless, right? We've never had another puppy since he's been gone out of my life, okay? Never another puppy. And they still weren't fixed. And I was able to not do that. They didn't get fixed until I moved here. And they were getting fixed, like, not all at once, you know what I mean? So it just shows, okay? Like, he was the problem in that situation. But now, like, I didn't know what I was going to do. I did this, okay? And I started doing this, and I started, like, I woke up in 2011, and he was like, you're going to leave me, I know it, blah, 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 blah. And things just progressively got worse. Like, we had a house, we had cars, we had awesome stuff. He went to jail, he came out, and was a fucking mess. And then he went back to jail, and that was my time to go. But when he went back to jail, I had manifested so much in such a short amount of time. Like, I had a house to go to with all the dogs. I got a car. I got all of this stuff. And I know I can do it again. You know what I mean? And instead of just doing it by myself or whatever, I'm going to share it with you guys so you guys can do it too. And I had been planning on doing like the Reiki 1 thing through like a live event. But I haven't really had anybody say they want to do it. I've had like one person say they want to do it. And then I was thinking, like, if people are really struggling that much, like, I could just teach it and just teach it. And if somebody wants to donate, they can donate. If they don't have it to donate, they don't have to donate. And knowing, like, I need help, guys. Like, thing that I struggle with too, it's like, I could monetize my videos in a way where there's ads every 5 fucking minutes so that I could help myself. And I don't even do that. And I need to start, I'm not saying like do that specific thing, but I need to start doing more to help myself. And through doing that, helping others. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do this thing every day where I just say what I'm grateful for. You may see me physically some days. You may just see what I wrote for that day while I read it to you. I don't want to commit myself to having to be on camera every single day because sometimes you just don't feel like it. All right? I'm doing another live tomorrow night because tonight I remembered afterwards. I was like, wait a minute. Did I miss anybody? And if I did, like, I didn't mean to, because I know I saw a couple of green names that I don't think I ever read, but I don't think I ever saw a question for them. So I was like, I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. So it's already scheduled. If you go to that link, you can comment your question now, so that when I go live, I can read it. I think that works. I don't know. Maybe make sure you come in while I'm live to ask your question. And then anybody who's not a member, you're welcome to do a donation for readings tomorrow. And I'm going to practice like what I preach, where it's like, hey, just go live and do blah, blah, blah. Because I've been seeing those memories too, years ago. I started on Facebook. Because Facebook, you can go live at any motherfucking time. You don't need 1,000 followers. You don't need 50 followers. You don't need that. Same thing with Instagram. You can go live anytime. So do it if you are struggling and you have something to share with the world. And if you are wanting this to be what you do, you know, to manifest your business online and stuff like that, which I know not all of you are here for that, but if you want something in your life, you got to start doing it and showing up every day doing it. And, you know, to various degrees, because I was like, maybe I'll do 30 days of lives, but I think I would die if I did, because it is overwhelming for me. But I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep going live. I'm going to go live on the other channel when that gets to 50. And I think I'm going to start doing those TikTok lives too, because those things blow up. And I have something I can offer on there that's like, it's not difficult. I don't even need to be on camera. I could just show the cards, you know what I mean? And do like the, whatever I want to do. But I tell people all the time, like, do as I say, not as I do. But I need to start doing as I say too, because that's the only way I'm gonna get the fuck out of here in this situation that I'm in, and find a place to go, and pay for my bills, and have food to eat every day. Like, it's not been easy. We've been struggling bad, and I just keep trying, you know. And the reason it got that bad, because I was doing really fucking good, is just because I got so sick and stopped doing everything. So I'm gonna try my best. I've also been trying not to, like, kill myself again, because I burnt out before. That's why I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't do it for free, blah, 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 blah. But I'm gonna trust the universe, because there's other people who've done Reiki 1 on YouTube for free. And I'd rather you guys get something out of it, that because I don't teach it with the limitations and stuff that a lot of people do. So I think I'm gonna do it. If you're interested in it, let me know, because I'm not gonna do it if nobody's interested in it. And yeah, just know you're not alone out there. And if you just know that I do have this big empathy of like, oh no, somebody, thank you for being here. And if I missed you, I'm sorry, it wasn't intentional. And if you are struggling right now, just know, like, I am too, and I'm trying to not be. So, you know, we gotta have faith, because you got to have faith, the faith, the faith. I've got to have faith, the faith, the faith. Baby, splendor can be yours. You can have anything you want. Do you understand me? Maybe you are gonna achieve with a positive outlook, but you gotta be candid and deliver your truth. Do, 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 do. Embrace beginnings. I'm sorry, I am a weirdo all the time. But I'm gonna go now, and hopefully you know now. We're gonna manifest and things are gonna be fine. Because you got to have faith.